everybody, it's Crafty Nana here, and I've had a lot of questions about how do I mount the bottle onto my cuptisserie and how do I let it scroll through the hours that it needs to let the epoxy layer cure. So what I have here is my regular cuptisserie that my husband made for me. It's got some duct tape wrapped around it. I have a couple of different sizes that I use. Sometimes I use this one, that's a 3/4 inch PVC pipe, and then sometimes I use this one, it's a 1/2 inch PVC pipe. So this time with the bottle, I'm going to use the 1/2 inch PVC pipe. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and wrapped some duct tape around it so that it kind of seals in that. It gives it a little bit better of a fit. So once I do that, I'm going to put that in there, and like I said, it's gonna stick pretty hard. But it's a good fit, so that means it's going to sit pretty well in the next couple of layers. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. It's just kind of we've kind of taken some off, put some on. We've just kind of figured out how it fits perfectly. So I've gone ahead and put that on there. So now, when I fit this on here, I usually have a layer of electrical tape around the outside edge. I didn't do that just because I was doing this tutorial. So what I would normally do is I would take some of my painter's tape, and I would just take, this is my painter's tape, and I just took some off of there. And so I'm going to go about halfway down because, like I said, usually the electrical tape would go all the way to the bottom of this little lip here, and I would want to go a little bit outside of that. So I'm going to do that all the way around, and I'm just going to make sure that I get the entire thing around there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in, and I'm going to kind of seal it with that PVC. Now I've got some extra here, or you can take some more, but you just want to go ahead and wrap that around. And I even feel like I need to get just a little bit more. If you can see that the bottle is not quite just level, I want to get it a little bit more level so that it's on the perfect scale. So I'm going to tear a little bit more off. And I'm going to go ahead and go over here. I'm going to overlap what I've already done, and I'm going to also incorporate what's new there so that I can get a good match on curing that down. So now, as you can see, you know, there's no science or rhyme or reason to it. It's just a bunch of tape, and that's how you do it. So once I actually, then I apply my epoxy, then I apply my alcohol ink, and then when I'm done, usually I encounter the entire bottom of it. So usually when I'm done, then I just go ahead and take this off so I can grab the whole thing. And then when I come over here to my 6 spinner that my husband made for me, let me grab one more thing here. I need an adapter because this one is a smaller one. So what I would do is just go ahead and tap that down. So I've made that a little bit smaller of a PVC. So now this is my 6 spinner. Let me see if you can see that. There we go. So my 6 spinner, and I'm going to do that there. Now, oftentimes, what I'll also do is go ahead and tape this area onto that that piece there, because sometimes it just falls. You can kind of see that it's starting to fall now. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick. going to take another little piece and go around it right in the middle there. So it just kind of makes sure that that's not going to go anywhere. All right, so that's where I would allow it to go ahead and rotate for the next 12 hours for the next layer of epoxy. So if you have any questions, give me a shout and I'll be happy to help you with anything I can. Thanks. Bye.